Hi everyone, Teresa here, your mindfulness, earthing, and grounding coach, Reiki practitioner, teacher, and mind, body, and soul harmony card reader. And I'm so happy that you are here. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to this week of June 17th. And this is an exciting week, a beautiful week ahead as we move into summertime. The summer solstice will be on Thursday, June 20th. And then we also have a Capricorn full moon on Friday, June 21st. So this is just a beautiful week ahead. And so one of the things I love to do every Sunday or Monday, I love to pray and ask what messages, wisdom, and guidance do me and my social media followers need to receive for the week ahead with some mindfulness tools, tips, and techniques that can help us as we move through the week. And then what I do is I use my pendulum to find out which card decks are best to use for this week. And so the deck that we're using for the message for our body and physical environment came from Denise Linn's Sacred Forest deck. And then the message this week for our divine mind came through the Tree of Life Oracle by David Wells. And then the message for our soul this week is coming from the Chinese 5 Elements Oracle by Vicki, Iskandar. So we have some great messages. Let's just dive right in. And let's just set the intention that this mind, body, soul harmony card reading is for the highest good of all. Just setting the intention that this reading is empowering, uplifting, inspiring, joy-filled, and helpful. And as always, just take what resonates within your own heart and soul and leave the rest. And so here we go. The message that came through for our body and physical environment this week of June 17th is Bluebird Spirit Happiness. And this is the number 7 card. And so 7 is a very spiritual number. This number 7 might hold some significance for some of you. Let's say we already passed June 7th, but maybe June 7th was an important day, or maybe in 7 days or 7 weeks, that might hold some significance for some of you. But the message this week, I love. It's all about really celebrating your life, saying yes to life. It's all about allowing yourself to be happy and just live your life in a way that brings you joy. And so this just couldn't be more aligned as we step into summer on Thursday, June 20th, the summer solstice. Isn't summertime just always that loving, light-filled time of fun and carefree and celebrations? And so this is just a beautiful message this week, is to, really examine your life and look at your life. Is there anything that you're doing that is not bringing you joy? This is such a powerful thing that we can do, is really examine all areas of our lives. We can even examine the clothes we wear, the things we watch, and really ask yourself, really be mindful, do these clothes bring me joy? Do these friends or coworkers or people bring me joy? Does this thing that I'm watching on television bring me joy? Do the things in my home bring me joy? And when you ask yourself that question and you really tune into that, then you can see, what? Okay, these people don't bring me joy anymore. These clothes do not bring me joy anymore. This thing in my house, this chair, this item, that just doesn't bring me joy anymore. And then get rid of it. Give it to someone else. Donate it. Just go through every area of your life and weed out everything that does not bring you joy. And also forget people pleasing. We've got to really let go of that. So we don't want to do things just because it makes other people happy. We need to really let go of the people pleasing. This is all about what brings you joy and really just doing more of what does bring you joy and happiness. Because when we focus on all the things that bring us joy, when we spend time with all the people that bring us joy and uplift us, then this joy and happiness expands in our life. And so this is such a great week to go ahead and do that, just to make sure you're weeding out anything in your life that doesn't bring you joy. Now, on the flip side, some of us are in jobs that, maybe it's not the greatest, but we do have to make money and make ends meet. But what we can do is we can find joy in the situation that we're moving through, or that job, or that experience. We can find joy in there. We can bring joy in that. And so that can also be real self-care. Like, okay, I've got to go do this job. So you know what? I'm going to bring my favorite foods that I like. I'm going to buy my favorite tea. Doing things during that time of day that you're working that bring you joy. And so that, yeah, I've got to work. I've got to pay the bills and make the money. But you know what? I'm going to make this fun. I'm going to just be so grateful and that I have a job and that I'm making money, and then I'm going to just enjoy the lunch that I love to eat this day, enjoy the tea. So just inject even the things that you do have to do in the 3D world, inject it, infuse it with joy and happiness to make it get easier, or maybe on your lunch break or your walks, you're going on, or on your lunch break or your 15-minute breaks, go do your walks. Get outside in nature and let that be the joy that helps you get through the day. So just really, get creative there and how you can bring joy to even something that maybe is not so joyful that we do have to do. And what else is coming through? And another thing that I've been feeling is, as we're moving into this summertime, it's a time of really lightening up. And so you might find that with your food that you're eating. I'm finding right now that I just want lighter foods, like, protein smoothie bowls and like those spring roll vegetable rolls. So you might find that by tuning into your body, even doing that, what foods bring you joy right now as we're stepping into summer? That could be that big juicy watermelon, eating more fruits, more vegetables like the cucumbers and the red peppers and the carrots, and wrapping them in some of those rice paper, or wrapping them in Swiss chard, maybe throwing in some hummus. So just think about, even your food, so that we're eating foods that bring us joy. And stepping into summer season, that can change. The foods that you used to eat in winter obviously are going to be a little bit different in the summertime. So listen to your body, allow yourself to lighten up, allow yourself to just, free yourself from any burdens, negative thoughts, limiting beliefs. Just enjoy those mindfulness practices that help you lighten up. And so I did create a Qigong mindfulness flow for this week of June 17th to help you. And there is the bird flow in there. And so that will be a beautiful mindfulness exercise that you can enjoy this week to help you lighten up and to just help you clear your mind, soar into higher levels of consciousness, and just allow yourself to fly freely and just move through your day and life with more ease and joy, and just celebrate this light-filled time that we're stepping into, summertime. Have fun. Give yourself permission to celebrate and have fun and do what brings you joy. And again, that is our soul mission. Our soul mission is to experience joy. And so that's what we want to do. Because when we are experiencing joy, when we are following our joy, and then when we are sharing what brings us joy with others, that's fulfilling our soul's purpose. We all need to be in joy. So see what you can do as you move through this week to really get yourself more in joy, and just allow yourself to have fun in life and make those tweaks and changes so that you can align your days and your life so that you can flow through your day in joy and happiness and just lighten up. Okay, so take what resonates there and let's move right along. And so this is the card that came through for our mind, the message for our divine mind. It's pretty intense. Number 5, Geburah, I believe, severity, might, discipline, and karma. So we have a warrior goddess here with a dragon. She looks like a dragon slayer. And I don't know if you can see, there's like a full moon here. So you know what? It seems like this is a pretty intense week as we're moving through the summer solstice and this full moon in Capricorn. And again, when we have a full moons really shine the light on things. They illuminate things that we need to see. And I love the colors here, just the golds and the orange. Again, this is all about, we're stepping into summer. We have this beautiful full moon coming also on June 21st. So this is really a light-filled time in our life. This could be an intense and even powerful week where maybe truths come to light. It also might reveal something to you where you need to make a change in your life, because on this card, number 5 is a number of change. And so if there is something that you are encountering in your life or on your path that just is not aligned, it might actually cause you it might cause us to go She-Ra, right? To become a dragon slayer, to really clear out those outdated ways of being, those self-limiting thoughts, any fears, any doubts. This is a time to step into our power, step into our empowerment. This is a time, so it's like, and it's coming up for our divine mind. So it's all about a time of really living attuned to our divine self, attuned to our divine mind, knowing how powerful that we are, how strong and courageous that we are. And if necessary, if there's something that crosses your path, we might have to become a dragon slayer on our life, to stand up for our freedom and what is right. We are all free, sovereign beings. No one can tell us what to do. We are free and sovereign. So it might, okay, and that's another thing that's coming through, is also choosing your battles wisely and really being crystal clear on, you know, what it is that you're fighting for, or what is it that you're standing up for. So, and using this full moon of Capricorn to really illuminate and get clear, you know, what do you believe in? What are you standing up for? What are you fighting for? You know, and this could be for our freedom, our sovereignty. So it might be a week where we're asked to really step into our divine selves and really activate that courageous strength within us. And also it's a time of grace. Now, grace is not always flowers and butterflies. Grace can actually be the grace of courage and assertiveness when we need to protect our freedoms. And so, you know, just really become clear on what it is that you are aligned to, what it is that you believe in. Use all this light of summertime and the full moon in Capricorn to get clear and really choose your battles. And again, if something is coming across your path, maybe something karmic, You know, it's also when we are experiencing something that might cross our path that is karmic, it's also, well, how are we responding to this karmic situation that is coming up? Because that's can be karma too, is how can we respond to this karma that is playing out in a more divine way, in more love and divinity and strength and courage. And so this is really an interesting card with many different messages that are coming through. So I would just say to just really observe as you're moving through this week and seeing, you know, really tuning in to all this beautiful light that is flooding our planet with the solstice and the light of the moon, and using that to illuminate the truths that you need to see and the things that you need to stand up for, that you believe in. And then you might be called to act on them and embody your empowerment and courage and strength. And you might even become a dragon slayer this week. And the dragon slayer can also be slaying the dragons within us. You know, those outdated ways of being that, you know, self-talk, the limiting beliefs, we have to slay any dragons that are coming up within us. You know, the ego, we've got to keep that in check. So you might be becoming a dragon slayer just to clear out any stinking thinking in your mind, or any, if you're dropping back into kind of an old, outdated, egoic way of being, you might need to slay that ego, slay that outdated way of being, so that you can rise above in your divinity and really act from a place of divine justice, divine love, divine light, divine truth. And so it is about really stepping into our divinity and our empowerment and our love and our light as we move through this week. And how exciting is that? So let me know what you are moving through this week, and if you are slaying any dragons, let me know. So take what resonates there, leave the rest. And again, go ahead and watch that Qigong flow that I created for this week of June 17th. We did a dragon move. Dragon stretches his tail. So you can use some of those Qigong moves for your mindfulness tip. And also observe, really observe as you move through this week, and really make sure that you, when you act, that you're acting from your higher mind, your divine mind. And remember, sometimes the way to act is to not act. It's non-action. So really see, this is going to be interesting. See what plays out for you this week, and let me know in the comments below. Okay, let's move along. And the message that came up for our soul this week, number 19, water horse, a path to independence. Again, look, the full moon is coming through, that full moon in Capricorn. And so number 19 might have some significance for some of you, maybe even June 19th. So June 19th will be Wednesday. That might be a powerful day for some of you, or in 19 days. And so I love this, a path to independence. And so this is so powerful, and it's coming up for our soul. So it's so important to really release any fears that are holding you back, any attachments. It's time to let those go, to release any burdens. So if there's anything weighing heavy on your shoulders, weighing heavy on your heart, if there's anything you're attached to, like any fears or doubts, old ways of being, limitations, it's time to release that. And it's time to really open up to more love, and again, more joy. When we open up to more love and more joy, it allows us the freedom, then the freedom to choose new opportunities. And so remember, fear is very constrictive. So when we can release all that, release all the fear, release everything that no longer serves our highest good, We open up to more love, which opens the door to much more greater opportunities for our soul's growth. And so let yourself loose this week. Do some releasing practices. Jump in that ocean as we jump in. And oh, this can be a beautiful summer solstice ritual. In fact, I'm going to do this on summer solstice on Thursday. Jump in that ocean, dunk all the way under. This is the most powerful way to cleanse and clear your entire mind, body, soul, aura, and energy field. Allow yourself, really set that vision that I am setting the intention during the summer solstice, during the full moon in Capricorn, to release all heavy burdens, to release all outdated old ways of being, to release all fears and doubts and limitations. Allow yourself to release it, and use that water element to help you cleanse, clear, and purify. And then set the intention on the solstice and the full moon to say, I am setting the intention to align to my divine self and my highest path. I am setting the intention to live my highest and greatest potential. And so this is what we want to do. We all want to break free of any limitations so that we can use this precious time on earth, living our lives in our greatest potential, in our highest timeline, in our divine self. And this is how we do it. This is the path to freedom, to independence. So this might be a beautiful time under this solstice and full moon, is to claim your freedom, claim your sovereignty, claim your independence, really to rise into your divinity. It's really turning on that divine operating system so that you can live your life in a way that is free and joy-filled and full of love and light. And just think of that horse that just runs free in that pasture full of grass. The horses are so beautiful when they are running free in the wild and they have a whole pasture of grass to eat. It is the most beautiful sight to see. And we are being called into become the most beautiful version of ourselves. This is the time. And so set those intentions under the solstice, the summer solstice, and the full moon in Capricorn to really level up your life, to really free yourself, and have the courage to move forward in a new way, in an empowered way, and in a way that is full of love and grace and divinity and light. And so there you have it. And I did the vibrating horse Qigong move for you in that Qigong flow the week of June 17th. So I am wishing you the most beautiful week ahead. Happy summer solstice on June 20th. Get down there to the beach, jump in the ocean. Happy full moon in Capricorn on Friday, June 21st. You know what? Dance under that full moon. Really celebrate. Say yes to life. Say yes to having fun and following your joy. And then enjoy that Qigong flow the week of June 17th to help you stay harmonized in mind, body, and soul as you move through this week ahead. Thank you for smashing that like button, and let me know in the comments what you're moving through this week and what is helping, what practices are helping you stay harmonized. Have a beautiful week ahead.